Welcome back to Beacon English Podcast. We are so glad you are here with us today.
Absolutely. And our mission here is simple. Here at Beacon English Podcast, we help you learn real English for real life.
That's right.
We want to break down, tricky language situations to simple, practical steps so you can speak easily and, well, with confidence.
That is exactly right. We know many of you are working hard to move from that beginner level to the next step.
Mm-hmm.
And today, we tackle one of the most, critical and common conversations you will ever have in English.
Today's deep exploration is entirely focused on talking about your job and your work life in clear, simple English.
Yeah.
This isn't just a vocabulary list. It's really about mastering the structures that let you introduce yourself, naturally.
By the end of this conversation, you will know exactly how to say what you do, where you work, and what your daily routine looks like. And remember, we are going to practice together. Don't just listen. We really encourage you to repeat aloud. Practice speaking with us during the pauses we provide.
Yeah, that active practice is like the fastest way to build that muscle memory for language.
Definitely.
Think of us as your language coaches. We are here to guide you, but, well, the speaking must come from you. Let's make this a conversation.
Okay, so let's start with the practical reality. Why is discussing your job so important? Why focus on this?
Well, it's important because it's a universal connecting point, isn't it? If you meet someone new, maybe at a language class, a business meeting, or, simply traveling, the question, what do you do? Or maybe, what is your job? It almost always comes up very quickly.
Right. It acts as an instant way to understand a bit about the other person. And if you can answer this foundational question easily and clearly, you immediately show confidence.
Exactly.
And, readiness to engage in a longer conversation. That initial confidence is really key.
And think about the situations where you might need these phrases. First, like basic introductions with classmates or new acquaintances.
Yeah, everyday stuff.
Right. Secondly, more formal settings, like maybe a casual business networking event or, and this is crucial, the beginning of an interview.
Oh, definitely interviews.
Yeah, even simple interview questions like, tell me about your current work. Rely on this core vocabulary and structure. You need this.
Okay, let's warm up then with the two kind of foundational ways to answer this question. We will keep these examples very simple for now. Listen carefully and please repeat after the signal. Example 1, stating the job title. I'm a teacher. Pause to use.
See, notice how simple that is. Now, stating the location of the work. I work in a hospital. Pause twos.
That is the power of simple, direct communication. You provide, maximum information with minimum complexity. We will now take these basic phrases and break them down into their component parts so you can apply them to your own life and work.
And remember, simple and clear answers. They build the foundation for excellent conversational fluency. That's the goal.
Okay, in this section, we are building your core vocabulary. We're focusing on common job titles and the places where those jobs happen. We will practice the words first, and then we will look at how to put them together correctly.
Okay. We've selected 5 highly common job titles. Try to repeat each word clearly. Pay close attention to the pronunciation, especially, the sounds that might be new or difficult in your language. Listen and repeat. Teacher. Pause twos.
Nurse. Pause twos.
Driver. Pause twos.
Student. Pause twos.
Engineer. Pause twos.
Excellent. Notice that engineer starts with a vowel sound, like E. This is very important when we put it into a sentence later.
Good point.
Now let's consider the places where these jobs might take place. These are also common nouns you should practice. Listen and repeat. Office.
Pause twos.
Company. Pause twos.
Hospital.
Factory. Pause twos.
Pause twos.
Okay, good. Now we move to the essential part. Combining these words into complete natural sentences. This requires understanding just 2 very simple grammar structures. ###2, sentence structure rules, the grammar nuggets.
Right. We primarily use 2 structures when talking about work. The first is for stating who you are, your job title.
And the second is for stating where you go, the place.
Okay, structure 1 uses the verb to be, like am is are, and the article a or and before the job title. Listen and repeat this structure carefully. I'm a teacher. Pause twos.
Remember, I'm is a contraction for I am, and contractions, they make your speech sound much more natural and quicker in English.
Definitely.
Let's try one with Anne. Remember that engineer word?
Yes.
She's an engineer. Pause twos.
Okay, now structure number 2 focuses on the location. It uses the verb work and the preposition in. We say, I work in, followed by the place. I work in the hospital. Pause twos.
Let's try another common job. What about a taxi driver? They don't necessarily work in a building, right?
Right, they use an action verb.
Exactly. So we use the simple present tense, like this. He drives a taxi. Pause twos.
This brings us to a crucial grammar nugget, as you called it.
Oh, yeah.
The use of the article a or an. It is one of the most common mistakes for A2 learners, but it is easy to fix.
So important.
You must use a before a singular job title starting with a consonant sound, like teacher, driver, and before a singular job title starting with a vowel sound, like engineer, accountant.
Right.
We never say, I am teacher. It must be, I am a teacher. Remember that A?
And we also often combine both structures for, a richer answer. Listen to how we can link the job title and the place together.
Good idea. Like this. I'm a student. I study English. Pause twos.
See? That gives two pieces of valuable information. Here's another combination. I work in an office. I help people. Pause twos.
Notice how easy these sentences are to build, really. Once you know the structure, I'm a job, I work in a place, you can just substitute your own words easily.
Exactly.
You're doing great. Keep going. Don't stop repeating these sentences aloud. It really helps.
Okay, so knowing your title and location is a great start, but to keep the conversation going, you often need to describe your daily tasks, what you actually do.
Yeah, this is where we talk about your actions.
Right.
When describing your regular routine actions, things you do every Monday, Tuesday, or, every workday, we use the simple present tense.
Like the base form of the verb.
Exactly. I drive, I write, I manage, just the simple verb.
Okay. We want to give you 5 common work verbs that you can use to describe almost any job. Ready to repeat?
Yep. Listen and repeat the action only. Manage. Pause twos.
Sell. Pause twos.
Right. Pause twos.
Serve. Pause twos.
Okay, now let's put those verbs into sentences that explain what you do at work. Remember to repeat every line.
I manage a team. Pause twos.
I sell products. Pause twos.
I write reports. Pause two.
I serve food. Pause twos.
Great. Now we can connect this action to when you do it. Adding time words makes your description of your routine very clear.
Right. We can use phrases like every day to talk about frequency, how often you do it. I work every day. Pause twos.
Or we can talk about the time of day using in the morning or in the evening. I start in the morning. Pause twos.
I finish in the evening. Pause twos.
Now, be very careful with prepositions here. It's a common slip-up. We use in for general parts of the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But if you give a specific hour, like 8 o'clock, you must use at.
Ah, good point. At for specific time.
Exactly. For example, I start work at 8 o'clock. That single word, at, changes the meaning from general time to specific time.
Okay, got it. Now let's combine these parts into full routine sentences. Imagine you work in a store, like we mentioned earlier.
Okay. I work in a shop. Pause twos.
I talk to customers. Pause twos?
I go home at 6. Pause twos.
See? These 3 sentences together, they paint a perfect picture of your job. If you can master this level of detail, you are well on your way to B1 fluency. Really.
And what happens when you are not working? That is also a key part of your routine, right? People ask about that too.
Yeah, we often talk about our free time, especially the weekends. The essential phrase for talking about Saturday and Sunday is on weekends. Remember the preposition on, not in weekends or at weekends. It's on.
Right, on weekends.
Let's practice this key time phrase. Listen and repeat. I rest on weekends. Pause twos.
You can also use this time to talk about your hobbies or maybe your learning goals, like this. I study English on weekends. Pause twos.
Perfect. By using these simple sentences, you can easily describe your entire week, your work, and your time off, which, keeps the conversation flowing naturally.
And that's the goal.
Remember, simple and clear language is always the most effective real English. Don't try to be too complex too soon.
All right, now we need to challenge your brain to move a little faster. We have the structures, we have the vocabulary. Now let's build fluency through speed.
Okay.
This is our quick switch game.
The goal of this drill is to train your brain to swap the nouns and verbs instantly without stopping to think too much about the grammar frame.
Right.
We will say a line, and you repeat it during the pause. Then we will quickly change just one word, and you repeat that new line too. Keep up.
Ready. This requires maximum concentration and, importantly, speaking aloud. Don't just think it. I work in a shop. Pause twos.
I work in a school. Pause twos.
I'm a nurse. Pause twos.
No, I'm a driver.
Pause twos.
I work in a hospital.
Pause twos.
I work in an office. Pause twos.
Good, good. Let's try that again, maybe incorporating some of the action verbs we learned. And we will slightly increase the pace this time. Just a little. Focus on the quick change. I manage a team.
Pause twos.
I manage a store. Pause twos.
I write reports.
Pause twos.
I teach students.
Pause twos.
I start in the morning. Pause two.
I finish in the evening. Pause twos.
Nice. You should feel your mind working to immediately substitute the word into the correct sentence structure.
Yeah.
This repetition, it really helps the brain switch words fast and think naturally within that simple sentence frame.
The value here is not just knowing the words, it's getting comfortable saying them in the correct rhythm. Fluent speakers use these structures automatically, almost without thinking. And this drill moves you toward that automaticity. #2. Host anecdotes, contextualizing the topic. Okay, to bring these phrases to life a bit more, let's briefly share some of our own, maybe early job experiences. Think about how simple the language needed to be to describe what we did.
Yeah, that's helpful context. My very first job was while I was still in university. I worked at a library.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, assisting people with finding books and, checking them out. Simple tasks.
So if you had to describe that job using only the A2 English phrases we taught today, how would you put it?
Okay, let's see. I would say I'm a library assistant, or maybe just I work in a library.
Yeah.
I work in a university building,
Yeah.
and my main action would be I help students find books. See?
Perfect.
The three simple elements cover the whole job description, basically.
Perfect example. Okay, my turn. My first professional job involved working with data analysis in a large corporation. The title sounded complex, but the action was actually pretty simple.
Okay.
I would say, I am an analyst, or maybe I was an analyst.
Right.
I work in a company office. My main action was I organize information every day.
So we see, again, the structure, it stays the same, regardless of how complex the actual work might be.
Exactly.
You use your title, your place, and one main action. That simple formula is your key to communication at this level.
So we want you to take a moment now. Think about your own job, or maybe a job you had before or want in the future. How can you define it using the 3 simple sentences we practiced? Say it out loud right now, or maybe write it down after this. This personalization, it really makes the English stick in your memory.
Yeah, this challenge is crucial practice. It's about moving from just recognizing English words to actively producing them in natural conversation. That's the leap.
Okay, it is time to put all the pieces together in a real, mini conversation. This next section is a short role play. It's friendly, natural, and perfect for the A2B1 level.
Right.
We will deconstruct it step by step.
Okay. The dialogue uses all the structures we practiced. Asking the job, stating the job in place, and then asking a follow-up question. Yeah. We will pause after every line so you can listen and prepare to repeat.
Okay, I will start the conversation. Ready? What do you do? Pause twos.
I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital. Pause twos.
Oh, that's nice. Do you like your job? Pause twos.
Yes, I do. I help people every day. Pause twos.
So that 4-line exchange is extremely useful, isn't it? It shows a confident answer followed by a natural follow-up question, which, helps keep the conversation going. It shows interest.
Exactly. It's polite. #2. 3 steps to a perfect conversation. Practice step by step. Now, we will break this down into steps for focus practice. This is where you really concentrate on repeating each line perfectly. Get the sound right.
Okay. Step 1, mastering the core question. Repeat after me. What do you do? Pause twos.
Notice this question uses the verb do twice. Once as an auxiliary, like a helping verb, and once as the main verb. What do you do?
Right.
Say it until it sounds perfectly natural. What do you do? Step 2, the complete answer. Focus on linking the 2 sentences smoothly. Don't make it sound like 2 totally separate ideas. Repeat, I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital. Pause twos.
And if you have a different job, try substituting your job name and place into that same structure right now during the pause. For example, I'm a student, I study at school. Or, I'm a driver, I drive a bus.
Good idea. Make it personal.
Step 3, the follow-up and the answer. After someone tells you their job, a polite question shows interest and keeps the dialogue friendly. Repeat the question. Do you like your job? Pause twos.
And the simple answer to this is direct and confident. Repeat, yes, I do. Pause twos.
Alternatively, if you don't like your job very much, maybe the answer could be, it's okay. Pause twos.
Right. Or, it's not bad. Keep repeating this dialogue structure. The faster you can produce these standard sentences, the more natural you will sound. Seriously, if you practice them 20 times.
Yeah.
When you hear the question in real life, the answer will just like come out almost automatically.
Okay, the next crucial technique is shadowing. Have you heard of this?
It's powerful.
Shadowing means listening to us speak and trying to repeat the words exactly at the same time, at the same speed, and with the same rhythm, the same ups and downs.
Yeah, this technique helps you internalize the natural flow of English speech, including, how words connect together and where the stress falls in a sentence.
Okay. We will present the dialogue twice. First, you'll go slowly, giving listeners time to match the sound of every word.
Okay.
Then I will repeat it at a faster, more conversational pace. Try to keep up with both speeds.
All right. Starting slow speed shadowing now.
Mm.
Repeat at the same time as me, like my shadow. What do you do? Pause twos. I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital. Pause twos. Do you like your job? Pause twos. Yes, I do. Pause twos.
Good. Now, try to match the rhythm and speed of a typical natural conversation. This is the natural speed shadowing. Ready? What do you do? Pause twos. I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital. Pause twos. Do you like your job? Pause twos. Yes, I do. Pause twos.
That is fantastic work. Shadowing is absolutely key to building rhythm and confidence. It helps you move past translating word by word in your head.
Right.
And starts training your ear and your mouth to work together at a conversational pace. It connects them.
We really recommend practicing this short dialogue and shadowing it every day. Even just 5 minutes of practice makes a huge difference in your conversational confidence. In just a short time, really.
Absolutely. Consistency is key.
Right.
Okay, to help you sound even more natural and, articulate, let's spend some time on common grammatical mistakes. Things that beginner learners often get tripped up on when discussing work.
Yeah, good idea.
We call this our mini quiz and fix section. Quick questions, clear answers.
These small fixes are essential for polishing your spoken English and ensuring clarity. Let's start with a very common verb mistake, something we see a lot.
Right. Fix 1. The verb to be versus work. Listen to the 2 options and choose the correct one. Ready? Question. Which is correct. A, I am work in a shop. B, I work in a shop. Pause E3s. Okay, the answer is B, I work in a shop. We use I work for regular actions. The verb work is an action verb, and it doesn't need the verb to be, am, is, are, attached to it in the simple present tense form.
Right.
Remember, I work, I drive, I manage, never I am work. That sounds very unnatural.
Okay. Fix 2 addresses the article a or an, those little words we sometimes forget but are so important. Question, which is correct. A, I'm a teacher. B, I am teacher. Pause 3s. The correct choice is A, I am a teacher. Always use a or an before a singular job title. This tiny word makes a huge difference in how fluent you sound.
It really does.
And if the job starts with a vowel sound, like I'm an accountant, remember to use an.
Okay, fix 3 deals with prepositions for location. These can be tricky. When you talk about working in a general building or location, which preposition is correct? Question. Which is correct? A, I work at hospital.
Right.
B, I work in a hospital. Pause 3s. The answer is B, I work in a hospital. Use an A when referring to a general building or large indoor space, in a factory, in an office, in a school.
Right.
While I can sometimes be used for a place of work, like at the university, in A is the safest and most common choice for talking about the building itself.
Okay, good rule. Fix 4 addresses the simple present tense when talking about other people, like your coworker or your boss. You must remember the third person S.
Ah, yes, the S. Very important.
Question, which is correct. A, my boss work hard. B, my boss works hard. Pause 3s. The correct sentence is B. My boss works hard. When the subject is singular, he, she, it, my boss, the teacher, the verb in the simple present must end in S. He works, she drives, my boss manages.
Yeah.
This is another simple rule that greatly improves your accuracy and makes you sound much more correct.
Excellent job on that mini quiz.
Sure.
Getting these 4 common grammar points correct will make your conversation about work much clearer and more professional sounding. #GetHackRecap. Summary and final practice.
Okay, let's take just a moment for a quick recap of everything we covered in this practical exploration today.
Yeah, let's sum it up. We started by building our vocabulary, didn't we? Covering important job words like teacher, nurse, driver, and engineer, and place words such as office, hospital, and factory.
Then we mastered the 2 key sentence structures needed for introductions. I'm a teacher for the title,
Right.
and I work in an office for the place. Simple and clear.
Then we added detail using action verbs like help, manage, write, and time words like every day or in the morning
Uh,
to describe your daily routine.
yeah, resulting in complete sentences like, I help customers every day, or I finish in the evening.
And finally, we practice a complete dialogue and use that powerful shadowing technique
Mm.
to build your confidence and conversational rhythm, moving you towards that B1 fluency. Hashtag 2. Final provocative thought challenge, listener CTA.
Okay, so your learning challenge now is to take all these simple structures and apply them directly to your own life. We really want you to internalize this language, make it yours.
Right. We challenge you to write down or maybe just say out loud 3 simple complaint sentences about your current job, or perhaps a job you would like to have one day. Use the English we practice today.
Yeah, make it real for you. Here are 2 perfect examples again, just for inspiration. Say these aloud, but substitute your own details.
I'm a student. I study English every day.
I work in a shop. I like my job. Remember, language learning is not passive, it's active. Don't just wait for someone to ask you the question in real life. Practice these sentences alone, maybe in front of a mirror, every day, until they become completely natural, automatic.
Yeah, that daily practice of small, perfect sentences. That's really the secret to making English feel effortless and making you sound confident. Keep speaking. Keep practicing these simple, powerful structures.
Thank you so much for joining us for this in-depth conversation on discussing your job in English. We really wish you the best in your language journey. Keep up the great work.
Keep learning, keep speaking, and we will see you next time on the Beacon English Podcast.
Bye, everyone.